Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is October 4th, 2018. And now I'm going to show you right now because this is deceiving. So if you look up at the sky, it looks nice, right? It rained probably straight up until about 2 o'clock. It's a little after 3 now. And the sun just came out. So basically, since I've been home since Saturday, it's pretty much rained every single day. So there's a lot of rain today again. Power, we brought in squat for power today, so but that happens. So I wanted to do a clarification real quick. I made a mistake. The legacy sale, I said it was 25% off of everything. That's not the case, unfortunately. So anybody that already did have an order in, I'm going to honor those orders. They're actually doing 35% off some of the bigger ticket items, and those are, if you go onto my website preppernurse1.com, you'll be able to see them there, and so you'll be able to, if you're interested, get some of those. And like I said, it's 35% off is a pretty freaking decent deal. So the prices are on there of what they were, I think, and what they are now. So it's a good savings. And actually, if you break it down, if you buy a larger package, it's more cost effective anyways, even if you paid the higher price. But with 35% off, it definitely makes it definitely a better deal. And that goes to the 15th of October. So just putting that out there first. So I want to do this video today, and I read an article today, and I'm sure it's not the whole country, but it's happening here in the United States, and I know it's happening in other countries as well. We're going to talk about the demasculinization of men, okay? And they're trying for men not to be so masculine, which I don't get that at all. I honestly don't. So we're going to talk about Iceland, all right? And this progressive city in Iceland is what they were talking about, and how they had a preschool in this. I can't remember the name of the city, so I can't quote you on the name of this. And I'm sure it's not all of Iceland too. So anybody from Iceland, please don't hammer me. I'm sure it's not your whole country, but there we're talking about a preschool, and they were teaching women to be more assertive and more confident. So it had little girls that were 3-year-olds jumping off of a desk onto a mat, and to feel empowered and to feel strong. And at the same time, they had the boys were over on the other side of the room. They were massaging each other's hands with lotion so they could have softer hands. The other thing that they were saying with the boys is they have the boys paint each other's nails and play with gender-neutral dolls. Now, I'm going to say a bad word here. What in the hell is wrong with people? I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I mean, and it happens here in the United States as well. They're really going for the whole demasculization of men. And I don't understand it. I don't understand how that is okay to not teach men to be strong. And here's the thing. Now, let me just say this real quick. I think it's important for women, young girls, to be able to be confident and to be assertive and those type of things as well. I think that's very, very important. But they also need to teach young men and boys that as well, that it's okay to be masculine, and it's okay to be a man, and it's not a bad thing to be a man. So I don't get what's going on, why this is happening. It's a breakdown. It really, truly is. I mean, traditionally, men are head of the household. The family unit in this country, especially the United States, has gone right down the crapper. It really, truly has. The way that the court system is and the way that the government involvement is if they can push the man out of the picture altogether and have the government raise that child. And and statistics show that if you have a child, single family home, mom's in charge, those children have a higher tendency to commit crime, to be more promiscuous, to have all kinds of problems with drugs, much more so than if dad is in the picture. So why would you not want to really try to promote a family unit, a positive family unit? I do not understand, okay? And I understand that some people, things happen, and that, mom and dad are not together anymore, And there's a lot of games that go on with that, unfortunately, especially with the children, which is unfortunate. But if there's any way that it can be done to have mom and dad both involved and be positive influences in that child's life, that's a good thing, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm putting that out there. I always make sure that, hey, no. I know, that's fine, that's fine. So Miss Molly, we have her in the camper still. She had her surgery last Wednesday, so today is day number 8. And so we got 2 more days where we have to basically isolate her, unfortunately. So, from the kittens at least, yes. So, so it's 2 more days and then she can be free again. So, but the puppies are doing much better after their surgery, and so everything is going well as far as that goes. But so I definitely want your guys' feedback on this with men being demasculated. I mean, I don't understand why they're doing it. I just really, truly don't. I'm glad to be a guy. I would definitely consider myself more of a macho guy, I guess. Wouldn't you say so, Heather?
You're a twink, obviously.
Oh, yes, obviously. Yes, I'm very soft. But anyway, I don't understand what's going on with our world and our country. With Iceland doing what they're doing, my kid wouldn't be in those classes. I can guarantee you that. There's no freaking way that I would do that to my child. And here's the thing: if my child, boy or girl, wanted to play with either trucks or dolls, I would not say no. Okay, so just so you know, it's not like I'm like, you only got to play with trucks. That's not it. It doesn't matter what they want to play with, but to force things on kids like that to do the demasculization. I do have a problem with that. I don't understand that. I don't get it. But that's what's going on, and it's happening. Like I said, it's happening here in the United States as well. They're teaching men not to be men or not to act like men. And I'm going to tell you what. Do I think it's important that men need to know how to cook? That men need to know how to take care of their children? Absolutely, I think that's very important. They need to be actively involved and not just a breadwinner, okay? So don't get me wrong. Don't go saying that, oh, you're just this and you're just that. That is not it at all. I mean, I've been the primary caregiver of my children, since my ex and I went our separate ways when they were 10 years old. And they'll be 17 here at the end of the month. So, that's a responsibility that I took on very, very happily. When they were born, I wanted my children. I wanted them more than anything else in the world. So I never, ever have any regrets as far as that goes. So, I mean, I changed diapers. I got up in the middle of the night. And we had twins, so it was the double the work. So we would each take, the way that we did it was, like, say it was tonight, I would take Heather tonight. So whenever Heather would cry out and needed to be fed or changed, I would get up and do it. And she would take care of Eddie. Then tomorrow night, every time Eddie cried out, then I would get up and take care of Eddie, and then she would take care of Heather. So that way both of our babies bonded with both of us, and we both had that, thing with both of the babies. But it was very, very funny. She used to always say to me, how come whatever baby you have, they have a better night? And I said, well, they know that daddy's got to get up and go to work in the morning. So that's, and I'm going to tell you what, it was rough. Whew, man, when they were first born, that was rough. I am not going to lie. I had a lot of days that I was having a hard time getting through the days. I can remember the first 6 weeks that my children were born, the first night that I got 4 hours of straight sleep, and a lot of you guys that are parents can relate to this. The first night that I got 4 hours of straight sleep, I woke up and felt refreshed. That's scary. Okay, but you get through it, and the next thing you know, they're sleeping longer and longer, and it gets better. And like I said, they're freaking awesome. So, but anyhow, I want to hear your feedback on this topic, guys. I want to hear what you think. And there's Miss Soxy over here, sitting out there. And I just had Mr. Lucy go by and rub on me when he walked by. So I definitely want to hear your feedback on this. What's going on? Why is it happening? What do you guys think? Okay? Crazy, crazy world going on out there right now. A lot of crazy stuff. And it's not always for the better. So I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm hoping that tomorrow, they're saying that tomorrow is going to be a nicer day, so let's hope it stays that way. So of course now, because it's later in the day, I'm getting no sunshine on my panels because the sun is lower in the sky now because we're in fall. And I'll kick this around up here. So the sun's blocking everything at this point. So we're not really getting a whole lot of power. Did not get a lot today. But what are you going to do? All right, guys. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish. And I'm hoping that the rain stops long enough for me to get some things done here before the snow gets here. The only one that's going to stop you from getting that done is you, okay? Nobody else can do that. So I will talk to you all tomorrow. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope your week is going well. The kids now have a 4-day weekend, so they have tomorrow off. They have Monday off for Columbus Day, so that's going to be a good thing for them. Heather, so I want you guys to keep Heather in your thoughts. She is taking her SATs again this Saturday, so hopefully she's trying to bump her score up. She did pretty good. She had 1270 out of 1600 the first time. So she's looking to try to get, and that was without a calculator too, just let me say that. So this time she's got a calculator, we already got that for her. So hopefully her score, she can jump it up a little bit more, which is going to be better for colleges. Okay, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.